Hi Jim, a 1-0 win here at Berwick in the opening day of the season. You must be pleased to go off to a winning start.
I think it's always pleasing to win the match. You can state the obvious, we won, we get the first 3 points on board and we get a clean sheet. So these things are always important, but you can also see there's an awful lot of work ahead of us, particularly in the final ball. I think we control most of the game. I thought we pressed the game well. But when we had the opportunity to maybe release players and capitalise on the chances, and then I think that was an area of the pitch I thought we were quite poor at, so there's still a fair bit of improvement to go there.
Yeah, you mentioned the pressing of the game. There was a lot of times, Michael Tidser especially, I thought was winning possession, and I think that actually led to the goal. One of the ones Michael stole it, gave it to Gary Oliver and got the return.
Yeah, it was a really good goal because that's exactly it. We pressed from midfield, then we broke in a 3v2 situation. And these are times I think you don't pick the right option, but thankfully Gary and Michael were in the right, same wavelength, and they picked the right option, and it was a lovely composed finish from Michael. So, as I said, it's a difficult place, but we weren't sure what to expect from Berwick. I mean, John completely changed his team pretty much in the summer. There was about 8 or 9 new players, so it's difficult to know. And you come down away from home, they're very competitive, they're organised. You can see, the work he's done on the training ground. So it was an awkward game for us, but I certainly felt we deserved to win.
Playing the 4-3-3 system, this is the first competitive game. You've been happy how it's kind of working so far?
Not bad. I wouldn't say happy. I wouldn't use the term happy. I think there was parts of it that, as I said, worked and parts of it didn't. I think there's still a fair bit of work and understanding to go into that. And we changed it actually in the second half. We went back to a 4. We pulled Jai a bit wider and just tried to go with the game a little bit, which I think the players were maybe a little bit more accustomed to. And I think, as I said, we completely dominated the second half. But we've got to take the chances. We had 2 or 3 1v1s. We didn't score. I think, particularly in the second half, Matt Russell picked 2 or 3 fantastic balls right across the 6-yard box. And these are situations where we've got to do better.
What's the overall thoughts would you take away from the game then, Jim?
I mean, obviously, we've got a really hard workout. The legs will be tired. And, when you play pre-season games, you play at a certain pace. Players get a little bit more time on the ball. As soon as you go into competitive action, you get less time on the ball. You have to work a bit harder, and obviously the adrenaline's pumping a bit. So I think that'll help the players. They'll understand. They'll have to, get up to speed quickly. And but I think, as I said, there's things that I thought were decent, and things that we have to work at. But that's always going to be the case at this stage of the season, and particularly in the first game. So just pleased for the win, and so we'll look forward to Tuesday.
Just one last thing, was Robert Thomson missed out today? Can you give us a wee update on how Robert
had a medical procedure just in his chest, really. A little monitor had to get inserted, and the consultant just advised him that it wasn't to play, and obviously we've got to respect that decision, medical advice. So he just got it yesterday, but initially we thought that he was going to be okay, but after speaking to the player and then obviously for the advice for the consultant, it was thought best just to leave him, and obviously our own club doctor also was of that opinion. So he should be okay for Tuesday, hopefully. It was good to see Jai making his first start again after so many months out, and again he was a bit unlucky once or twice. Of course he's going to be a little bit rusty, which is understandable, but I think for him psychologically, I think it's good for him to start the match. So a lot of pleasing things, but a lot still to improve on.
Excellent, Jim. Thanks very much for your time. Well done today.
Thank you.